By show of hands, how many of y'all have either been perceived or labeled to be something that you are not by maybe somebody that you know or even somebody that you don't know? Everybody in the room's hand should be raised, including my own, because I know in my life it's happened to me multiple times and I'm sure it's also happened to y'all. People will either judge you or perceive you to be something based on just maybe a fraction of a second they see you. They might see you walking down the road, they might judge you on the way you look, maybe the clothes you're wearing, or even maybe the way you walk. Hi, my name is Chance Mushaweg. I'm originally from a small town outside of Buffalo, New York called Olean, New York. When I was in the 4th grade, about 12 years ago, me and my family moved to Waco, Texas, and we haven't thought about leaving since. Today I'm going to let y'all in on some of the aspects of my life that y'all may not know about me, or maybe I haven't disclosed to y'all for personal reasons. The first object I've chosen to present to y'all is my Brookhaven baseball jersey. The reason I chose this as my first object is because it's really what I perceive myself to be mainly, which is a college baseball player. I can honestly say this is the only goal in my life that I've put the hours in, put the blood, sweat, and tears in to try to achieve. I've put countless hours in at the cages, at the field, fielding ground balls, and it's really, now that I have this jersey, it really hammers home the fact that I have achieved that goal. The second reason I chose to present this as my first object is because I think it's the way that my closest friends and family would perceive me to be as well, because they know how hard I've worked for it and how much I've wanted it for the past 15 years. The second picture I would like to present to y'all is a picture of Bill Buckner in the 1986 World Series. For those of y'all that may not know, Bill Buckner was a first baseman for the Boston Red Sox, and in 1986 they played the New York Mets. In Game 6 of that World Series, Bill Buckner let a weak ground ball go right between his legs that cost him not only that game, but ultimately the whole World Series. Basically ruined his career. After that, everybody perceived Bill Buckner to be as a failure, and it really ruined his life. I myself consider myself to be a very fearless person. I'll jump off 40-foot high cliffs, I'll ride on the back of a speedboat doing 60 miles an hour on a tube, but there is one thing I do fear, and it's failing. My biggest fear definitely is failing, because I feel like if I mess up one little thing in my life, or I fail at just one little thing, I'll be labeled as a failure for the rest of my life, and I don't want to end up like Bill Buckner here. However, there is an upside to this, because I feel like that my fear of failing has ultimately helped me to achieve all the goals that I've accomplished in my life. I've very rarely failed at anything, and I really do believe it to be based on my fear of failing. The third object I would like to present to y'all is my President's Award for Academic Excellence at Brookhaven in the fall semester. The reason I chose this is because many people think because I'm an athlete, I may not do my own work, and I might not be as intelligent as everybody else, but the fact of the matter is I'm not. Or I am, sorry about that. The reason I chose this is because I don't have all that much time with baseball to focus on schoolwork. We're either at the field all day or at the cages or something like that, so I don't have all that much time. So when I do have free time, I'm not going out, I'm working on my schoolwork, and I feel like this really hammers it home that I am very smart and that I can achieve my academic goals. To achieve this award, you had to have a 3.5 or higher, so I feel like that's a very good number for me to be at, since I don't have very much time to work on my academics. The third object I've chosen is my Pals jacket from high school. I actually didn't choose this object. I had my mom choose an object that she best thought would be the way that she perceives me and other people perceive me. And if y'all don't know what Pals is, it's an academic thing in my high school where if you have high enough grades, you can go off campus and talk to less fortunate kids that maybe they don't have a family of their own, they might be in foster care, or they don't have any friends at school that might be being bullied. So basically what we do is we go off campus during our lunch period for about 30 to 45 minutes. We'll go sit down and talk to these kids, and it really makes their day, because if it weren't for us, they really wouldn't have anybody else to be talking to. And when I asked my mom why she chose this for me, she said because she perceives me to be as a person who puts other people's problems in front of his own, and she thinks that's really special, and I'm really grateful for it, because I believe it as well. In conclusion, I hope you all have gotten to get to know a little bit more about me other than being that random name in the Team 4 discussion board. I want to leave you off with a quote by Albert Einstein, and he says, "Learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow." Thank y'all for taking the time to watch and listen to my speech.